That was probably my exercise for the week. Welcome back, guys. I'm just gonna quickly, let me just catch my breath. Going on, guys? Welcome back. So I'm finally relaxing and finally chilling out. So I got ready because I knew that I was going to take ages getting ready later on if I left it too late, and so I was like, no, I'll just get ready now and chill out, watch some Netflix and just kill time till I go. And so that's what I've done, and now I can relax peacefully without having to worry about, you know, getting ready later and stressing out about this and that. But I thought I'd give you guys an update on what I've been doing the last 14 days, because the last time I was on here, I think I was on day 3, or maybe it was a week in. No, it can't be. Oh, anyway, that's the last time I spoke to you guys about what I was doing in my room and everything. And so I thought I'd update you guys. But last night they took my luggage to the storage room. So they said that if they wanted us to come grab the bags, they would have to take it like a day before and put it in the storage room with everyone else's bag. And I was like, I'm too lazy to take mine, please take my bag. So they took my bag yesterday, and so I took out everything that I needed for last night and today. And so all I have on me now is like my washing from last night and today, and just like my food that I forgot to put in there too, because I had leftover food from my groceries that I bought like beginning of quarantine. And so that's all I have to take. I did do a clean last night, so I put all the duvet sheets away, I put the towels away, all the used and unused ones. I just cleaned around here because I had moved, see that table there, I moved that table over here because I was meant to put my phone on there and do the videos on there, because like the lighting everywhere else was just like and when I had done it, by the time I moved it here, I was too lazy to do any videos, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just like stressed myself out. Anyways, so yeah, I haven't really been doing that much last night, so I've just been cleaning, and yeah, that's all I've been doing. So now I'm just chilling out. I'm gonna watch my K-drama after this and just kill it out till 7:30, because Mai's at course right now. He finishes course at like 5 o'clock, and then he's going to pick me up once he finishes, and then we're gonna go straight home after that. And so he probably won't get here till like 7:30, 8ish, only because it's like peak hour all the time that he's coming. And so yeah, anyways, let me just get into it. I'm talking way too much. Okay, yeah, so what I've been doing in the last 14 days, I've honestly just been chilling out, like capital C, chilling out. I've just been relaxing, watching Netflix, eating a lot, and just, yeah, doing me. I have been studying a bit because I've had to catch up on some work, but apart from that, I've been really relaxed and keeping myself busy, because the first time I done quarantine in Distinction Hotel, when I came, I think it was November last year, and I done the 14 days quarantine the first time with just me again. That first time was so draining. Like, I don't know what it was, but I think a lot of it had to do with me constantly checking up the time and just constantly looking at what day it was. But this time around, I lost count of what day I was on, what day it was, and just how many days I had already done. Whereas the first time I was like, oh my gosh, it's 5 o'clock, it's 6, 7, 8, 9, and I was just constantly checking the time. And that's probably what dragged on my whole entire 2 weeks, was like me just constantly checking the time. But this time around, I was like cruising, like I was on flight mode. I was full, like I barely checked the time. It was only when I went to like for a nap, like because I always get tired at like 1 or 2ish. It was only then I had to set my alarms because I didn't want to be sleeping for too long. I talk like I'm a long sleeper. Like when I talk about nap, I only nap for like 30 minutes to an hour. I always try to nap longer, but it's apparently not good for you, and it's always good to nap just for that like small time. And sometimes when I do get a headache from it, so I guess it's a good thing as well. Anyways, so as I was saying, I haven't really been doing much. Like I've just been chilling it out and cleaning a lot. Like sometimes, like on purpose I'll just mess everything up and leave it, and just so I have something to do. And like even if like there's no dust anywhere, like I literally grab the sanitizing and just like wipe things down, just cause. What else made my day go fast was the meals, because you'll know what time the meals come, and like once the meals in the morning's done, you're like, okay, a few more hours till it's 12, a few more hours till it's 5, because our lunch here, breakfast and dinner here, it was 8 o'clock, 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock, and every time the meals came, it was like, oh yeah, once all 3 meals are done, the day is done. Just sleep, the next day wait for your next meals. That was another thing that made my quarantine fast. Yeah, I reckon like just if you are going to come into a quarantine, I did make a whole video on like what you should bring into quarantine. I'll post the link on that below. But this time around I was a lot more mentally prepared because I had to do it twice. What you can do to keep yourself busy, just don't check the time. Honestly, don't. Just go with your day, do what you have to do to keep you busy. Bring a puzzle, read a book, do your Netflix, watch TV, even go outside for a walk. I haven't even gone, like I went once and that's it. So for 14 days I've been in here, and out of those 14 days I've only gone outside once. And to me, like I always want to go outside, but it's just the hassle of like getting ready, waiting at the door to go to the elevator, going downstairs, then going for the walk, coming back. I was like, oh nah, no thanks. I can just walk around in my room and open my windows. So that's what I've been doing. I leave the windows open like the whole day, and I open the curtains back, and I just like breathe the air that comes through there. So that's what I've been doing, like with walking wise. Is it's just not me. I just like to stay inside, and plus I don't want to risk it, because I've heard a lot of other people who like on the news and stuff, when they've been at the quarantine hotels, is when they've walked past people and someone's caught COVID from walking past someone. So I was like, nope, I'm gonna stay indoors. I don't want to risk it. So, and that's one thing that I've been doing to keep me sane or just keep me busy. Another thing you could do is, if you love to make videos like me, bro, do your content. It's been good because I have my sister-in-law Ari to motivate me and to like push out my content. So that's why I've been like constantly putting out my content. Thank you. So yeah, that's why I've been constantly doing out my content, and it's been really good because it keeps me busy. It keeps me excited to see like, you know, just the support coming from everyone, because I'm like, bro, I talk way too much. I don't know if people are like, bro, shut up. But honestly, I honestly love it. Like when I see people like commenting and like saying like good vibe stuff, I'm like, this is why I love people like you. But anyways, just think of what you can do to keep you busy, so that you're not, you know, checking what day and stuff it is, because it honestly takes up your day constantly doing that. And so that's what I've been up to. I don't have much tips and tricks, like apart from just that, and just bringing in like other like laptops and devices and stuff to keep you busy as well, because it was just such a, because the TV doesn't have like YouTube, and I don't have a laptop on me. I can't plug anything in, so I was literally stuck with like normal TV. But lucky it had the movie channels, which kept me sane, and the Sky Sports channels. I didn't really watch it. I don't watch sports that much. Like I only watch it when people that I know are playing. So yeah, that was a good thing. And so that's what's made my whole entire 14 days so much quicker. I think the only downside thing was not having the microwave or having something to heat up my food, because sometimes when I'd have leftovers, I'd get hungry again, and then I just have to hack it and eat it cold, which is so annoying. And I think that's the only downside, and as well as me eating a lot, because once the meals were done, because the meals come at like 6 o'clock, and by the time I'm like digested all my food, because I usually have dinner like 8:30ish. Oh my gosh, come around that time I'm starving again, and then I have to dig through like my stash that I got from Countdown to make something for me to eat. I mean, lucky I did have that, because I would have been Uber eating like 5 million times, which is like no good for us. So that's one thing. Make sure you do some grocery shopping, or bring you some food when you come into quarantine, or just make sure you have a grocery done when you arrive into quarantine, because it's always going to come in handy. Like it will come in handy for sure. But no, yeah, I've loved it so far. It's been good so far. On a personal level, if you need to talk to someone just to keep you sane, just always like video call your family, or like message your family, call them. Because honestly, if it wasn't for the last few weeks where I've been constantly like annoying my mom, I'd like FaceTime her, or like I'll just be messaging my family like randomly, or like FaceTiming people. It's just to keep me like cool, calm and collected, because I get so bored being like in these walls 24 hours by myself, and so I have no human connection. Like, not being dramatic, but the only time I probably see people is when the health nurses come to check on us, like to see how our health is for the day and stuff, and that's probably the only time I see another human. I know that for some people who are always on the go, like in socializing for people, like with other people, it can be quite difficult going from that environment, coming to like, you know, your four walls, closed indoors and stuff. So just like always call on your other families if you have to, just to, you know, conversate with them and keep you busy. Because I know that once you leave quarantine, sometimes it can like be a shock for some people being out and again in the public, because it's like, oh, where have you been in the last 14 days? Like, who are you? Because that was literally me on my first quarantine, when I was quarantined for 14 days, and I've never done that, like not had human contact with anyone for 14 days. And when I got out, I was just like, that's why it's always good to yeah, just keep in touch with your family while you're inside quarantine, just to help you out a bit, and so that way you still feel some type of human love physically, I guess. I don't know. There's not that much that I can really share at the moment, apart from, you know, my stay here has been really good. The food has been really good. Service has been good. People have been really lovely as well here at the hotel. They gave us like extra snacks and stuff on like off days. Like when we'd have like movie nights, they'd like send these like little pamphlets with like snacks, and that was so cool. And they had like taco. That's probably my highlight, Taco Tuesday night. Bomb AF. And so yeah, I've been so grateful that I was able to even get a spot in MIQ, because I know there's a lot of people back home that are trying their best to come back to New Zealand, and because the bubble had popped, like I think like a week or so after I had left Sydney, it caused a lot of like stress for a lot of families who had been trying to get home. So my heart goes out to those people who are still trying to get back home to New Zealand, not just in Sydney, but like all over the world. There's like people stuck in America, like other places, New Zealanders that is, just trying to get home. And so I am really grateful I even have a spot in MIQ, because I know there's a lot of people who have been complaining about certain things, but guys, we gotta be grateful, you know, we got a spot. So yeah, I've been really grateful for the time I've had here, even though it's been so long. I'm happy it's finally over. Anyways guys, I will leave it there. Thank you guys again for checking up in on my update. I will be posting once again every Sunday, so make sure you turn on your subscribe, turn post bell thing. But yeah, no, I will be posting again every Sunday, so make sure you guys stay tuned. And if you ever have any ideas you guys want me, you know, to review, to look at, to, I don't know, eat food wise, then let me know in the comments. Just feel free to comment below. I always reply to everyone. I'm a lovely person. But yeah, seriously guys, if you guys have any ideas on what you guys want me to post, feel free to post below. Other than that, once again, thank you guys for joining, and thank you for coming through. As always, look after yourself and take care.